What's this?
Hello and welcome back to the Freak Show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for joining me as I give you yet another episode of the Lost Tales of Axeoth Unity free campaign. This would be episode 13, folks, and it's for, of course, Heroes Might Magic 7 or Might Magic Heroes 7. That being said, we are going to dive deep into the darkest recesses of our minds. No, we're not going to do that. However, we are going to walk around and do murder and killing stuff and whatnot. It should be fine. Alright, it looks like we have a few more troops than we did before, which I'm okay with. Those are new. I haven't seen those before. Some interesting stuff going on here. It looks like most of these fights are trivial. And that we really don't have to try quite so hard to deal with them. Alright, so Furlon is him. We can probably handle the vast majority of these fights as well. How many ranged units do you have? You don't have very many ranged. There's quite a bit of those. I think I'm still going to stick with my normal plans, guys. I know I don't necessarily need to. I still would like to. That is my personal preference, and it's what we're going to roll out with. So hopefully you guys are all okay with this situation, this scenario, and you will accept it. I'm going to actually get gold this time around, because as usual, we do tend to max out. That is a two-way magic gate, huh? We do tend to max out, no matter what, on our... I think we may go in the water and play around. On our experience with each of our individual people. So, that being said, it should be somewhat simplistic and easy. I don't know. These are elite creatures. They have 44 health. I think we can handle this. Let's start the combat up, see what we can do. These are new and exciting things, guys and gals. These may be like a higher tier of the Sanctuary group. That's what my guess is. I don't actually have any way of knowing for certain, but that would be my best guess. Looks like we have a kind of an odd mix between a couple of upgraded units and then completely unupgraded units. I don't know. We'll see when we get in there. I feel like we're playing Far Cry Primal again with all these guys up on the field. Aw, really gonna get high morale in their first move? Well, at least you attack the lions. You guys are tigers. Technically, they should be your mortal enemies, because they are known as the king of the jungle, yet they are plains kitties. They are plains cats. They're not actually jungle cats, so it doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense that they would be considered the kings of the jungle when they don't even live in the jungle, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, we'll put Implosion up there. We'll definitely throw Heal into the mix. My apologies, folks. Stop it. Obey me. Maybe down there. I don't know if we want Retribution or anything else right now. I think we're fine with what we have. Is this really a water spell? No, it's an air spell. That's weird. Well, that is weird. Oh, we have... Okay, never mind. I'm all over it. I know it's... Why did that just get removed from my bar? Do not disobey me thing. Alright, I'd rather not waste our oomph. So we're gonna come over here, right in front of the... Oh, they attack first. Good to know. I guess maybe we should check out what these things do, huh? Is there a way to do that? Like, beyond just what we're... No? The white... Oh, there it is. The white tiger. Okay. It's an elite creature. It doesn't technically exist over here. The wise white tiger is a fast and fearsome foe. They always land the first strike, even when attacked. So they have preemptive strike, and they're indomitable, immune to negative effects, morale, and blah 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 blah. Alright, so at least we know a little bit more about what we are facing. Alright, we're going to last long enough to hopefully blast you in the face. Without having to, like, tip our hand, as it were. And we can maul you to death with our 60 granite, obsidian, whatever golems. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Actually, I shouldn't be okay with that, should I? We shall defend, and we shall do some damage here. Maybe we can get time stasis going on. That's, I think, gonna... Oh, we still do have spells that we can use, don't we? Alright, what... Time stasis isn't gonna work, is it? It'll end in the next round, if I'm not wrong. Target creature cannot act and is treated as if not present, but time stasis can be dispelled. Lasts until the start of the next combat round. That does not help us in any way, shape, or form. Unless we somehow had time control, which apparently we get for free. And maybe we can cast that on the vast majority of our creatures, putting us ahead of it, and now it will work, guys. This is called strategy. Also, a lot of wasted energy, effort, and just oomph in general. Alright, time stasis. We said good day to you, creature of doom. We shall defend, and we shall be able to come over here and reconstruct you, healing you back to full. And that's really about it. That's all we've got. Alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for our kitties of doom. And now we shall slaughter them eventually. Alright, well, I'm just gonna smack you once right there. And then I believe enough that we've got this. Yeah! Whoa, they're like crazy. See how fast it just moved? That was insane. I know, guys, it was slow, it was kind of dumb, but whatever. We took the fight, we were victorious. It makes me pretty happy. Looks like there's some stuff up there. Oh, we can go up there, huh? That's a thing that we can do, apparently. Well, I don't really want to split up right away. Well, we can get some vision to get a little bit better understanding of what's going on. We'll come over here. We will do battle with you at the start of the combat. Pretty sure we've got the oomph, the strength, the wherewithal, the power, the overwhelming desire to be victorious in all things. We have a lot of stuff going for us, so I don't fear them so very much. In fact, I fear them so very little. But I shall blast them with a lightning bolt that will make us ever more powerful. And then I shall spam the wait button just a few 100 million times. That's fine. Alright, yeah, sure, we'll do 3 to 4. To you guys, it's 100% totally fine. We shall blast you with the Illuminati Blast of Doom. Or the Doominati Blast of Loom. Either way. One of those two things is probably true. We will finish you off. Lower your morale more than ever before. And we got, what, 0.9 there? Still 0.9. Alright, well, we shall blast you with hatred. And you'll be like, ha! I scoff at your pathetic attack. Scoff at it again, I dare you! You did, actually. I know, shocking. Double scoff action. Only by Mattel. I've got nothing, guys. Alright, let's get on over here, and we are going to do this, which is going to be a tremendously huge amount of damage. That's right. More than enough to take him down and out with our Demon Jin of Doom. She's not really a Demon Jin of Doom, but she succeeded in her mission, and that's all that really matters. So yeah, we did that. We got some sort of random item, I believe. Yes, we got the all-seeing crowd. And the Tome of Life. Plus 10 magic when casting light spells, plus 10 health to friendly creatures, or 10 magic when casting prime spells. Well, neither one of those are super fantastic. Now, if we got one for air spells, then we'd be talking. I feel like I shouldn't do this, but we'll end our turn. Unlike our 2 previous stops, this island is completely overgrown with wildlife. Every step of our journey is a hardship. The vegetation grows thickly here that I must cut it with my saber, and some of the plants even seem to reach out for you if you remain still for too long. After our first night's sleep, I woke with several vines growing over my body, binding me to the ground. If I hadn't been able to free a hand and draw my knife, I think I might have become a permanent part of the landscape. Well, that is a little bit dangerous, I'm not going to lie. That would be somewhat troubling. I think that's actually nightmare-inducing. So did these, like, connect to there and there? That seems really weird. Alright, well, we never actually checked out what our missions were here. Let's go do that. Here be serpents. Genevieve and Furlong must explore the strange island and find a way to defeat the sea serpents. Okay. Journey through the Isles, Part 3, and they're not allowed to die. Alright, and they're limited to level 12. Oops. You knew it was coming at least once, guys. Alright, there's a Sylvan core dwelling over there that we'll be able to eventually uncover and utilize. There's something over here that is not allowing me to detect. Oh, Mystical Garden, okay. Some rando stuff. Some more rando stuff. Just junk in general, really. Oh, there's something over here that we're eventually going to have to be able to kill or defeat or do something to. Well, I don't know the best course of action or where we should even start at this point, but I am fairly excited to get moving on it. There's another Sylvan core dwelling there. I believe if we start taking those out, we should be able to start building up a little bit of an extra group of troops for Furlong, and he can actually go around and start doing murder, death, killing. So my guess is that is going to be our primary focus to start with, and we'll move on from there. So I'm going to come here. How do we get down into that? We got to go up and around. Well, let's kill this off first. Should be able to quick combat it. Not sure. Yeah. Woohoo! One of the very few and amazing times that quick combat actually worked. Makes me pretty happy. Furlong can go over there and play with those. We should be able to annihilate this group of baddies. I imagine quick combat will not see us without a loss. Oh, I was wrong again. Very nice. Alright, that actually gives us quite a bit of maneuvering around. I don't feel like getting a full level up right now. The heck is that? A Treant Thicket. That is a fight that we'd actually have a hard time winning. For 15, it's something. You know, we might actually be able to win that. I don't want to do it yet. We'll do it soon. That seems kind of suspect as well. But it's what we're going to go and do first. We don't really have much else we can do over here until we're further along. That being said, let's come over here and start claiming some stuff on this side, shall we? Onward, Furlong, the gopher of the group. Ah, there's something over here. The Spirit Gate Manipulator. Repairing it will cost a bunch of crystal. So if we have the crystal, we can do the thing. And if we do the thing, we can... I don't know. It's fine, guys. We shall see what Quick Combat says about this one. And it looks like losing one Sea Pirate, I can accept that one. That is an acceptable loss, guys. Still not thrilled about it, but it's acceptable. We shall gain the Alchemist Lab as well. Quick Combat sees us loss free. Another Sea Pirate. You know what? We'll do it alternating. If we're going to lose one Sea Pirate, we're going to at least fight one battle to where we don't lose the one. That's odd that we didn't lose one before, or maybe we did and I just didn't notice it. It still seems odd to me. While the Sea Pirates are fun, they're not super powerful, especially considering it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get more this time around. So we're going to lean toward it not being as amazing as normal. Whatevs. I guess we'll just murder you. You look like the heavier armored of the two. We shall wait with you. We shall not actually kill you. You're stuck. I guess you will come forward. It's okay. We should have a fairly decent shot at stuff. There we go. A little bit of murder, death, killing. And yeah, we can definitely murder you with him. With the high luck, that was actually a little ridiculous how much damage we just did. Alright, we're going to blast you with hatred. And then we're going to defend with you and end it with you, I guess. The Sea Pirate lives! Yay! Victory is ours, ladies and gentlemen. Victory is ours. Not quite enough to level up, huh? Well, that's close. Alright, so we did that, and then we have to get all the way down to... Wait, stop, what? Oh, we can go there now, that way? Well, we're already all the way over here, we might as well continue on our path. I had worked up quite a sweat cutting a path through the vines and bushes that grow over every inch of this island. So, when I saw the clear blue pool of water, I practically threw myself into it. Instead, I bent over, cupped my hands in the cool liquid, and splashed it over my head. When I stared back into the water, the face looking back at me was not my own. I am... Whoa, that's a name. I am Opellum. Or Opellum, Master of Water, the shimmering image said. After I got over my initial shock, I said, I am Furlon, Captain of the Stormwatcher. I know, said Opellum. Or Opellum. Opellum. You are the one I wish to talk to. You are a man of the sea, Furlon, so you probably have a profound respect for the elements. Especially air and water. Yes, I do. Then why don't you realize how dangerous this woman's ideas are? She's trying to destroy magic. I think she's actually trying to improve it, I said. No, she wants to destroy us. She said as much. We're only protecting ourselves here, protecting our way of life. You've got to understand that. I sympathize with the man. If Genevieve's unity magic caught on, this master of water magic would be reduced to an apprentice again, but I said nothing. We don't want to harm any innocents, Opellum said. Or continued, but we'll do what we have to, Furlon. That's why I'm raising a tidal wave that will crush that island and drag it beneath the waves forever. But I give you one chance to escape. If you leave Genevieve behind, I will spare your life and the life of your crew. I swear it. In 2 months' time, a tidal wave will destroy that island. Whether you're on it or not, take this chance I have given you. Opellum's image vanished, leaving me to stare at the still water. His offer, I must admit, was appealing. Well, that's not good. We have 2 months to get this done? Well, that's going to change things a lot. Alright. Well, we should probably get moving on our ultimate goal, I guess. Which I'm not even sure what specifically that is. We'll see. Quick combat shows us with a single loss on that. Okay, like I said, guys, I'm okay with this. Genevieve Seymour, we are going to give you these. The Prime Magic. Wasn't it Paragon that allows us to cast all stuff at Master rank? Yeah, it is. Alright, well, we're going to finish this off anyway. And then we'll start on with the Paragon. On with the Paragon. Alright, the Armor Smith is there. He looks oddly colored. It could just be the area he's standing in or some other various random things that are causing issues there. This fight should be a little bit more intriguing. Let's see what we come back with here. Without a loss is what we come back with. Alright, that is pretty interesting. Not enough movement. Alright. Well, I see what you're saying. I am picking up on what you're putting down. Alright, so I've gathered the vast majority of that stuff. Can I get down here and gather this as well? It does appear to be so. So, we shall do this, and then we shall end our turn, and we shall claim this and get some more magic. There's some random stuff up here. I'm gonna tag that, which makes me super sad to do. Is that an actual fort? No. That is a champion dwelling. Alright, well, we're gonna head on in, and we're gonna go take a peek at our boy over here. And he is not going to be super thrilled with his current positioning, but you know what? He's just going to have to accept it because there's not really much else he can do right now. He can kind of weasel his way through a little bit, but not entirely. Alright, so she's going to come on down. We're going to quick combat this. It should be a guaranteed kill on our side without any losses. And indeed it was. And then we're going to murder this guy. Quick combat should see us victorious once again, and indeed. And with finality, quick combat, I think this one we're going to end up playing manually. Yep. There it is, folks. The manual battle to end all battles. Or something like that. It's probably not the case, but you could never be too sure. Alright, well, as much as I'd prefer to have my lion in the front line area, I think we're going to do it this way. As long as the deer don't get that exact thing. They actually did way less damage than I was expecting. I was really expecting a lot more hatred from them. But apparently they do not have the oomph I thought they did. So we will pass their turn. We will probably pass... Nope, we don't have to. We're gonna murder this one. Get wrecked. Stab and dead. Alright, the lion says good day, sir. The lion man, the Rakshasa. Rakshasa. It's fine. Alright. Yeah. Attack with deadly precision. Alright, we'll take you out. We shall blast you for 20-ish. Nope, less. Okay. We shall waddle ourselves closer, ever closer. And we shall eliminate you with our carpet-riding Apprentice of Doom. And there it is, folks. Victory without a loss and all that stuff. Alright. Oh, there's an angel statue there. I must go and make my very own. Yes, well, I suppose we will go down here and do battle eventually. But not quite yet. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over here. The Wind Sword Helmet. That does sound pretty impressive. What does it do? 4 defense, 10 leadership, 10% experience gain. That does seem pretty good. I still prefer what he's using now, though. That's the unfortunate reality. Alright, more Destiny. We'll come up here and we'll eventually tag that up. It'll be okay. Back down to her. And onward to more battle. Quick combat shows us as the victors, of course. Sure, with 1 loss. Again, I'm not thrilled about it, but I've accepted it, and it's going to be okay, I suppose. Alright, we're going to go here. I think we may actually back up with him. We really have to move that far up to get that? Well, I'm going to skip it for right now. I'm going to recruit all of these individuals. Do I need to upgrade them, I'm wondering? Like, we probably have the resources. You know what? I'm going to upgrade them. Like, we probably have the resources to upgrade them, so why not just do it and get it out of the way? Alright, so you're going to chill there. That's going to be fine. We're going to end it. Week of Might. Creatures dealing non-magical damage get an additional +5 attack. Well, that's nice for them. Okay, so now we can actually start doing some stuff on our own. But hold on, before we do that, let's reposition our map again here. We shall quick combat this. I can't fathom we lose someone on this fight. We did. Well, whatever. Whatever. Oh, there's an arena kind of wedged in there. Well, we'll go with defense on your side. And there's a mercenary tower with crushers, dire wolves, and apprentices and such. Huh. I also find it odd that in this group we ended up getting wolves. That doesn't seem to really fit the... Well, these are silverback. It still doesn't seem to fit the, you know, the normal, traditional deal. It seems a tad old to me. Just a little bit off. Alright, so we've accomplished that. We'll eventually need to go up there. There's a mysterious cabin. I imagine that's what we're going to eventually have to get to. So, if we go here and then we go around, that might work. I think we're going to go and take care of that first, and then we'll just start slowly gaining in power this way. I don't know, guys. It could be the wrong move, it could be the right move. Only time will tell. Alright, we'll come up over here, we'll tag that, we'll come over there and we'll get that next, which is going to be right now. Of course, we're going to go with magic on that. And then we're going to come back here and grab this. And then over there. Meanwhile, we are going to do battle with you. Which, again, should see us kill free, but I think... Oh, no, that time it wasn't fine. It's very weird, guys. It's very odd. Hey, more of these guys. Join me, apprentices. Apprentice-I, join me. Alright, now we shall go make post-haste to murder this individual. Quick combat, once again, we should be fine. Nah, I don't care. Alright, level up. Level up. Paragon. We will learn the paragoning abilities of a paragonitude. That is fine, and we're going to come up here and we're going to murder. you. I'm pretty sure we have the strength to kill the green dragons. Not 100% positive, but I'm fairly certain that we can do it. There's a whole bunch of other stuff over here that we need to gather. Alright, we shall gather the vast majority of it. Unfortunately, we still can't get all of it. Alright, there are a lot of gates and various things that we need to kill and do stuff with. What is this? Oh yeah, the arcane knowledge thingy. We're gonna go with arcane knowledge, just because we can. And is that free? Oh, it is. It's just sitting there on the ground. Alrighty. What is this? Spirit gate manipulator? I don't even see a spirit gate around here. But I suppose, let's see what quick combat shows us. We might be able to do better. Let's see. Crack the knuckles, get prepared for the ultimate battle. The ultimate test between two combatants. That's not really that big of a deal, guys. It's fine. Alright, well, what we're going to do first is this. Bloop. And then we're going to use lightning to kill you. Yep. And then I could go at you with a few different individuals, but instead we're going to see who you decide to shoot at and why. That was not the play, my dear. That was not the play. Alright, our lion shall come forth. We shall do massive fire damage to your upper left arm, I guess. And our pyramid shall do slightly more damage to random individuals on the field of battle. And no, and yeah, sure, why not? Alright, potentially you're dead. Indeed you are. And potentially you're also dead. And indeed you are. And victory is not potentially, but is mine. Alright, so there we have it. What is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to double... I think I actually did double click there. I didn't mean to. I was just like, oh, I should be able to just run down this little ridge. Nope. So there's a little bit of wasted time that we didn't need to waste, because I'm bad at doing things. Alright, well, again, we shall continue to gather up all of the resources that we can. And unfortunately, I don't believe we have the strength to take him on. Perhaps, but it's looking pretty suspect. Alright, well, we shall wander over. It is the week of hotness. We know about the young dwarves throwing themselves on the coals to impress the ladies, and they are naked themselves, not the ladies, but the dwarves. Do not think ill of me, because it took a couple of weeks for me to tell Genevieve about my talk with the water mage, Opellum. I had a crew and a ship to think about, not to mention children to feed, and I am no good to them dead. And at this time, I wasn't wholly convinced Genevieve was worth dying for. You see, she rebuked all my attempts to strike up a friendship, turning every conversation away from personal topics. We shared a glass of rum or wine each night, but she only wanted to talk about her theories. She wasn't even interested in my input. That's fair. If this was simply an exploration expedition, I still might have considered the risks acceptable, but in her usual manner, Genevieve had made enemies of these elemental wizards even before we departed for the Broken Isles. She could have warned me that we might run into opposition. She could have told me that 4 extremely powerful mages would try to stop her. I don't believe for a second Genevieve didn't expect them to attack. She's smarter than that. So she put the Stormwatcher, her crew, and me at the risk of her own selfish reasons. Would it be so wrong to abandon her to her own fate? I don't know. She did seem to be kind of, a little snooty toward you. I don't disagree that you may have a leg to stand on here. You know, if you were going to court, there were divorce proceedings, you could probably get the leg up on that, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Come hither, dragons of doom. Prepare to meet your end. That's right, you're the slowest, but you can come on over. Oh, you healed for the, 0 damage that was done to you. That's super awesome. Well, you are covered, and that is annoying. We're going to implode you once, and then kill you with lightning the second time. I know, shocking. Literally, lightning shocking. You get the idea. You get the idea. Alright, simple and easy, and we're going to go to the mysterious cabin or hut. You thought it was an abandoned cabin at first, a good place to camp for the night, but as you enter, the door slams shut behind you, and the walls begin to change before your very eyes. One bursts into flames. Opposite, the wall changes into a block of ice. You know this is the work of elementals, even before the other walls transform. Show yourselves, you shout. Whoa. Out of their respective elements steps the elemental lords, being powerful beyond imagining, with complete control over air, earth, water, and fire. Do not think we fear you, human, for we can rip you apart with a thought, says the Lord of Air, a swirling shapeless cloud. Why don't we, screeches the Lord of Fire. Why not let the water wizard do his work, asks the Lord of Water. Because the others want this quest to be successful, says the Lord of Earth. I don't fear them, this one, the Fire Lord says, pointing at you, threatens our power. No, you don't understand. Unity magic needs the elements as much as any force. I cannot remove the elements from magic, you say. The wizards, you say, you're trying to take the elements out of magic, says the Lord of Air. Well, the wizards don't know what they're talking about. Give me a chance to show you what I mean. It takes some time for the elemental lords to come to a decision. Show us, says the Lord of Earth. Bring the elements into your unity magic, and we will grant you the knowledge to summon elementals, says the Lord of Air. Then you will be able to use my water elementals to stop the tidal wave, says the Lord of Water. Finally, the Lord of Fire floats so close, his heat singes your skin. Fail, and you will suffer, he says. Alright. The Elemental Lords. The Elemental Lords will help Genevieve if she can learn the ways of earth, fire, water, air, and wind, and storms, and clouds, and it's fine. And Sage, and Rosemary, and Time, no? Have Genevieve visit the Earth Conservatory, fire, water, and air. We'll get ourselves an elemental ring, and 24 water elementals with a 30,000 experience bonus. Pretty good stuff overall. I guess I can see where they're at, sort of. Those are pretty far apart, though. Still, we should be able to do it. It doesn't seem like it's so far apart that it's, like, unreasonably far. Okay. I can accept this and move on, I suppose. We will have a lot of backtracking to do, though. It's a tad unfortunate. How do we get to the water one? Looks like it's way down in this area. Anyway, folks, that's it. We're about out of time for this episode, so I want to thank you all for joining me, and I want to let you guys know that I'm looking forward to the very next episode, and all of you joining me for that one. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.